Hey guys, and welcome to week one of the Zangoose conference of the SBL. My name is Hayden, aka Draco Igneous 97, and today I have Andrew with me, aka that guy 313.
Hello, hello.
For those of you who watched the intro video, Andrew here is actually the friend that I mentioned in said video, who is responsible for helping me bring this back to fruition off its hiatus after many years.
Yep, that's me, I guess. It was fun just chatting about it with you at work, but now we can chat about it with an audience, hopefully. Maybe bring some entertainment.
Hopefully. So this first match is between Battlebane 1100, last season's champion on Bug, versus Beyond Solfang on Flying. Andrew, what have you got on this game?
So I had a little look back. As far as I could see, Beyond Solfang was actually Battlebane's first opponent back in 2020 when he first joined the league. He's been in some seasons and out for some seasons, but overall, they've got a 4-3 head-to-head score with Battlebane in the lead. So Beyond could tie it up here. If he wins this one, they'll be 4-4.
So we have a proper, almost grudge match at this point.
Yeah, you could
Plus,
definitely say that.
plus having proper type advantage slash disadvantage. The advantage on this point going to Beyond, but we'll see if that matters.
Yeah, as spoiler alert for some of the other matches this week, it doesn't always matter.
Something I do notice here is there is a cleaver on this screen from Battlebane.
Yeah, that
So for those of you who didn't watch the intro video, Stealth Rock has been banned from this season due to a preseason ban, but we have allowed the instance of Stone Axe or Metronome getting Stealth Rocks onto the field. So Stealth Rocks could be a factor in this match. One of the only matches that it can be a factor in.
yeah, it would definitely be advantageous if you look at those mons. That's free chip on everything. Pretty decent chip on most of those mons there. There's only one that actually resists, which is the captain.
Yeah, speaking of captains, for anybody, again, if you didn't watch the intro video, I do implore you to. It explains a lot of what's going on. But you will see on the Bug side, there is an Iron Valiant, and on the Flying side, there is a Garganical. These are the player's Terra Captains. These Pokemon, the moment they are sent in, or the first turn that they are fully on the field, I should say, they have to Terra into the typing of the coach. So Iron Valiant will have to go Terra Bug turn 1 that it is in, and Garganical will have to go Terra Flying turn 1 it is in. Now, as you can see, we are actually having to use a replay today. Normally we would have a proper recording of the match, but we had a bit of a technical issue with that. So we are going to be using the replay so that we have an actual game to show you. And something else you will be aware of if you do see the chat on the right hand side, this is actually a redo. Turn 1 of the original version of this game, the champion Battlebane forgot to Terra his Terra Captain. So because we didn't go any further than that, we've just done a fresh redo. Turn 1 will go off the same way as it did, as close as we can get it to turn 1, and then we'll let the game go off from there.
Yeah,
Uh,
it wouldn't be an SBL season without somebody forgetting the rules. At
Especially
at
Terra
least
rules.
once.
Terra rules always seem to be an issue in this league.
Yeah,
But,
maybe next gen we'll get through one without any mess ups.
well, I wouldn't count on it. Alrighty, so what we're going to do is we are going to have this set to really slow so we can sort of talk a bit over the game and not press pause and press play every time. But before that, Andrew, leads. What do you expect? What do you think? What do you expect? What do you assume each player is going to do?
Yeah, well, I would think Lando's always a good lead, pretty much in any situation. And against a bunch of bug types, you know, that seems pretty obvious. Um, and it would be immune to Thunder, which is going to hit everything else pretty hard. Um, which, yeah, is where I would expect Battlebane to go. If not for what you suggested as well, the Cleavor. That's probably the other option, um, seeing as it has Stealth Rocks.
Yeah, I agree. Lando does seem to be, I would argue, the only viable lead here. You could maybe argue something like Corviknight or Torn, but this is not Prankster Tornadus. This is Regenerator Tornadus, so
Yeah.
I really only see Landorus as the lead, and yeah, I definitely think it's either Galvantula or Cleavor as a start here. They just make the most sense. Unless he wants to go Quiver Dance turn 1 and try and just get Volcarona to go full tilt.
It's not a terrible idea either.
But enough of that. Let's get this started. Let's
Get it
see
going.
what they do. So, as you can see here, we've had to restart it for turn 1, and it's an Iron Valiant start for Battlebane versus Lando. So we were right on Lando. Iron Valiant's it's a start.
Yeah.
Okay, we do have the Terra. We did have it fixed. The Terra bug has gone off. Into the Rock Slide. Do we get a flinch? No, but he goes for the Thunderbolt so that we can have turn 1 act how it should have acted.
Yeah, because you got the flinch, right? Yeah. In the original.
Okay, switching to Corviknight.
Interesting. Okay.
On the Ice Punch.
A
It's
Rocky
Helmet
Helmet.
Corviknight.
Okay, very good switch. Very good start to this match from Beyond.
And it is a mixed Valiant.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, substitute.
Substitute
Interesting.
Corviknight.
Okay.
I would expect a Roost here then.
Roost would make sense.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
There it is.
Called
Yeah, that makes sense.
But this is not the best position for Corviknight right now.
No.
Yeah, good pivot.
Yep,
good
that's
pivot.
a safe switch.
And now he's at 2 attack drops from this Lando.
Yeah.
So Ice Punch
-2.
is definitely livable. And
Well,
he's
we knew
anyway.
that
You knew
Landorus
that.
was
Yeah,
faster.
that's
Yeah,
true.
we knew Landorus was faster.
So there goes the captain for only less than half of Corviknight's health, I think. That's
And we
pretty
go into
solid
Garganical. So we should see a Terra flying here.
beginning. All things going
And the
right. we should.
Armaldo switch in.
Okay.
Okay, yep, we have Terra flying.
What does Armaldo do that?
Oh, I'm
okay.
sorry, what? Power Herb Armaldo was not on my bingo sheet this week.
I wouldn't have picked that in a million years, and I have Rock as my type, so maybe I just don't know enough about
you're taking
Mons,
notes?
to be honest, I'm taking notes.
You're taking
right
notes
now.
here?
I haven't played my match yet, so I might have to steal that.
Okay, that's a good flamethrower.
And the Ancient
And
Power.
it's rocking Ancient Power too.
Fishing for the boost.
Okay.
That's probably the best you could hope for with Armaldo, to fish for a boost after that.
The fact that it's not a Swift Swim, because he does not have access to a
Rain setter, yeah.
rain setter without going specifically for a rain dance. There's the Aqua Jet.
Yeah. That's I guess that's the
Chilling
problem
Water.
when you go with an offensive Armaldo. Once you've boosted your special attack, what else can you do, really?
Chilling Water is not something I anticipated from Tornadus.
No, but it does make a lot of sense. It's good tech.
Yeah. There's the Stone Axe. Okay, so
Okay.
Stealth Rocks have been set up.
Yeah, I think your idea of leading with it might have actually been a lot more beneficial, but he can still bring this back. This is not too bad of a...
So I'm assuming this is Mega Pidgeot, because we do have Megas available, and yep, there it is. There's Mega Pidgeot. So a Hurricane? No, it's faster.
Oh,
The
we got
Cleavor
a
is faster.
Scarf Cleavor here.
I believe so. And it was guaranteed to hit. Stone
Well,
Axe is, I
now it's
believe,
looking rough
90%
for
accurate,
the two, but
95% accurate.
we shall see.
But it is guaranteed to hit due to no guard on Mega Pidgeot, so... Ooh, okay. Big Rock Slide miss. And yeah, that has to be scarfed. If it's gone for Stone Axe again, that's scarfed.
Yeah.
Do we get the flinch off the Rock Slide? That's what he's fishing for. Nope. Lando does lift the hit, though.
Yeah. The only way out I could see right now is maybe some kind of bulk up body press Corviknight, but that Galvantula, well, the two special attackers in the back are looking very poised.
Yeah, with the Volcarona and a Galvantula in the back, bulk up's not going to do much in this situation, I'm afraid. That's a good... Oh, it's weak arm across
okay,
the...
never
oh,
mind.
Boy. It is... Oh, okay, it is Shell Smash, because that was the White Herb.
Yeah, with no
Choice
way to
Lander is
boost the
expected.
Spadef. Corviknight's just too slow here, I think.
Well, after the weak armor proc, yeah, it's not going to be able to... It's not going to be able to outspeed this Crustle. Oh, the Rock Blast miss is decent. Not going to do much in the face of Volcarona, though.
Drill Peck. Interesting.
Oh, that's not what I was expecting to see.
I mean, it's not a bad coverage, I suppose, but I think you do have Brave Bird just sitting there.
Triple hit off Rock Blast.
Interesting. Sub down to 1%.
This Rock Blast, if it hits, is going to hurt.
Oh, the crit. Oh.
Ooh, but only the 2 hits.
That was almost a dead Corviknight.
To be fair, though, I actually think that I don't know if it goes through after the sub, if the sub goes down. I'm not 100% certain.
I'm pretty sure that's the point of the multi-hit moves. But
I mean, you would hope so. You would hope so.
Yeah, at this point, though, Corv is...
This is going to be a fiery dance to the face. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Hey, look, Corviknight's got a decent special defense.
Yeah, but with Drill Peck only, yeah, that looks like it's GG.
I think this is just another fiery dance, and this is game. There it is. There's the fiery dance.
So the champ comes back with a win in a pretty disadvantageous matchup. So
yeah, that's that. So yep, congratulations to Battlebane 1100 for the 3-0 victory. As you can see on the right hand side in the chat, we are doing our MVP situation is a bit different. We used to just have each player choose an MVP of the match, and then us in the background would agree on our version of an MVP pick, and then of course players' picks were much more weighted, and we'd pick an MVP of the match. This season's, however, we're doing things a little bit differently. We're having them do a 3-2-1 system, so each Pokemon is going to score that many points on the MVP ladder, and we will see the MVP, how big the gap is at the end of the season, which I think is going to be a lot more interesting than the sometimes 7 winners that all got 2 votes like we have had in the past. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A 3-0 victory to our defending champion, even with the type disadvantage. Now, to the rest of the results of this week. From the Survivor Conference, we had the Cracked Samsungs win 3-0 against the Vibey Vulpix. The Primapes go 3-0 against the Druin Dittos. Victoria's Dark Secrets pick up a 2-0 victory over the Nari Ninetales. And the Universe Unknown pick up a narrow 1-0 victory against the Southside Spice. In the Zangoose Conference, we had the Fish and Crips with a 3-0 victory over Comfey spelled backwards. Pink Ponyta Club with a 4-0 victory against the Healsville Sanctuary, and the Stealth Squadron pick up a 5-0 victory against the Slow Queens. Now, as I did state in the intro video, we will be having the ladders and Golden Fist updates coming up in these videos, and that we will be starting next week, as we believe it'll be much more interesting after a couple of rounds of competition. That's all from me this week. This has been Hayden. I hope you have enjoyed round one, and we'll see you next round.